Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of REM Buzz. I'm your host, Cass, and as always, I've got Callum with me. Good morning, Callum.
Hi. Hi, everyone.
So, guys, again, we're going to talk about what's actually happening in the rest of the world in regards to crypto, and the graphs. How it's going to see. Obviously, Callum going to have an in-depth dive into what are the little changes happened in last 24 hours to 48 hours. Few things going on. Obviously, in US, as you know, whatever the US government going to do with the crypto area will have a massive impact or a ripple effect on the rest of the crypto world. So let's see, everyone talking about the Clarity Act and all that. I mean, we keep saying that all this week. Obviously, it is kind of one big ticket item this week. So let's go back. Let's go to Callum and we'll see where we're standing at the moment. We're very close to finish this week, and we'll see where we at. Hopefully, where we're gonna go next week, and we can have a clear direction. Over to you, Callum. Take it over, my friend.
Thank you very much, Cass. Thanks for having me. And welcome to everyone for another REM Buzz. Guys, markets will stable and everything, but it's important to know that we would keep our composure, our aims, our focus very clear. It's about the long picture. I always try to show you the bigger picture because we don't need to panic sell, panic buy, nothing. We just wait, see the markets, check the opportunities, and that's where I check with the RSIs and everything. Very important. And look at the market it as a holistic view, and that's how you know things. Even the economy itself, geopolitics, whatever you look at it, you look at it in a broader point of view, broader prospect, not just one-off thing that you're going to look into, because that's how you can take the firm decision of how you're going to spend your money. Remember, whatever I tell you, do your due diligence. And this is not a financial advice. You should get an advice from a financial advisor, but most likely they'll say don't invest crypto. That's another thing. But I would say get a firm decision by yourself of what you need to do your money. Don't let anyone dictate that. And we will just educate you. It's not a financial advice, as I always say. So make sure you be an intelligent investor and invest properly. So given that information, let me take you to let me share my screen today. Now you can see this screen. So here we go. Now this one is from CoinGecko. As I always show you, I just want to show you a snapshot of all tokens, what's happening here. You see the Bitcoin and Ethereum fluctuating almost the same pattern. They're showing the same pattern movement. Same with XRP sort of thing, same pattern movement. See this how downturn, downturn, and then downturn here. Why you see this is obviously it's USDT, stable currencies. Hot topic these days, by the way, stable currencies. But look, Bitcoin. Let's go to Bitcoin chart straight away so I can show you this. This is from MEXC, Bitcoin USDT. Now you can see over here, this is what we're looking at, guys. This consolidating up here is very important. This consolidation that's happening here is very, very important. This is a 1 hour chart. We go to the 1 day chart. See, in the 1 day chart, I want to show you this. In Bitcoin 1 day chart, look at this. The moving average 50 and moving average 200. What do we want? We want the moving average 50 to cross this line of pink. If we see some movement up here, that would happen. If we don't see how it just bends like this now. It's going to move this way. That's not going to work. We need some constant movement upwards from the next few weeks, next few days actually. If we can get something like this rather than going red, then it'll go and cross this. We really need this to cross itself like this. That's how we know it's going to work out. We go to the 3-day chart, which we usually do. I'm going to go to the 3-day chart. Look at these 2 cycles. We like to see this bigger picture. You see this? It has gone down from the blue line here. This is the problem. We need it to go up from the blue line, just went down from the blue line. That's where I think the problem is when this cross happened from uh, MA50 and MA200, where MA50 went down from 200 over here. Usually it just shows a decline there, and you can see here the decline happened here when the cross happened over here. It just simplifies, it indicates us that it's gonna go to the bear market, but this was a hopeful factor. Now, if we were to go above like this, at least 85 or crossing 85 levels, beautiful. But the current movement is not that good, guys. So that's why I just say be prepared for this option. What's that option? Buying out here. Probably from 60s, guys. Around 60s would be a great opportunity to purchase over here. And then as it goes down, do dollar cost averaging buying over here. I think that's the beautiful thing you can do. If it goes down, hurrah, that is what you need to do. You just need to come up here and say, wow, I'm there. I'm so happy. I'm purchasing. No, I'm depressed. I don't want to do anything. I'm going to sell my cryptos. You need to get out of there. A lot of people take executive decisions as if they want to say, oh, I don't want to sell here because I'm so greedy. I want to go up above there for 500,000, but I want to sell up here because I'm too scared. I'm a bit scared. I don't know what I'm going to do. I just want to sell here and reduce my losses. No, this is Bitcoin we're talking about. This is something that's been there for decades now, right? What you need to do is need to wait. Wait there because I know it's going to go down there. But look at the pump up after that. If you can survive this area, you're going to get rewarded. Even if you purchase up here, you get rewarded if you were patient enough to wait here. Okay, so that's what you need to do. Just be patient, wait there, hang in there, and that's what you need to do. Look at the REM charts, guys. Amazing, amazing opportunity because that's what you see, what you get. Look at this, guys. This here, consolidating area, is a very good time to purchase. Again, do your due diligence. I am part of the REM team, and that's why I need to let you know this. I'm the guy who's architect this, so basically I can be biased to this, but I see this as a chart. This is a great opportunity. If I were to be an investor to invest, I said if I were to be, I don't ask you to go and purchase. I'm just saying take an educated guess what's happening in the world about real world assets, RWA. REM specializes in property, right? In real estate, in Australia specifically, and we do have globally in propertyverse, but there's the link, digitalization of property. So that's the future. If you can invest something like that. Now, did people believe that we're going to go to moon and do something or go to Mars? It can be a joke, but this is the same thing happening here. RWA is the next big thing. You see this? You see this movement, what's happening here? So look at this. If you go back to 1 day charts, what do you see? This. This is a small amount of glimpse of what can happen to a RWA token in a high peak environment. REM pumped once almost close to $1 because it's a micro cap. And this is where your strength is. Guys, if something like this is there, this is an opportunity calling, right? Because it's an RWA project, right? Now let's go to our fear and greed index. Fear and greed index today shows fear still because of that's why the market is selling. It's more into sell orders, and that's why you can see everything is going down like Bitcoin and everything, just working it out through. But then look, it just shakes the market, shake off the fear. So that's good. Let everyone who's in fear get destroyed in the market. At the same time, who is waiting, who's patient, would get rewarded, right? Go to the altcoin season index. Altcoin season index, you can see here it's 33. Yesterday was 32. That's a good indicator, guys. And we want to see it staying there for a while. Bitcoin dominance. I would assume Bitcoin dominance would be the same. Look at this. It's almost the same within 59.60, which is okay. It's compared to the market itself. So this is not Bitcoin price, guys. This is the dominance levels, right? So this is what I want you to focus on. Be basically, look, it's 73 now. If it goes down, you buy in 60s. If it goes up, you sell, but you have to wait till you get into something. We need to have some validity, some verification that it's going to happen. There's a nice doji happening here. This is the 3-day chart. Look at this. It's a hammer. So basically, that means there may be a chance that it shows a hammer and then it goes up, right? So we just wait and see how long it's going to go. If we can see a sign here that is being clearly indicating here another, say over here comes up with a green candle, then we can see something going up. So we wait for a return. You can see the RSI levels. The RSI levels are like basically 25, 40, 25 levels here, which is a great indicator of purchasing. But guess guys, RSI is not just the indicator. We need to look at a lot of indicators. And I just tell you guys, I feel this is the area where you should be actually focusing on. But I would say something around 65, even though we don't know it's going to go down all the way here. This is the lowest end. We don't want to wait for the lowest end. We try to probably DCA, dollar cost average, buy around, say, 60s would be amazing. So 63, 61, 60, somewhere around that area. That area you can start doing it and then do a circle like this, do a curve like this, and buy up here and then stop. That's how you can gain the next big thing with Bitcoin. Now, so given that information, guys, I just say be patient, make sure you are focused. We talk this daily, but I just want you to know that even though we talk daily, it is important that you keep your composure, keep your focus, and be patient. And this is why we're there to constantly show you that this is the case. Now, guys, I just want to actually highlight something. I've seen a lot of movement in social media that's happening about RWA projects. And I think a lot of legislation, a lot of things talking about RWA. And I think I've actually highlighted something in yesterday. I posted it in REM. Please, guys, make sure you go to REM social media. It's very important, and Cass would be into that basically. But I sometimes post things as well with RWA. You saw that yesterday there was a huge discussion about RWA, and that's the future, isn't it, Cass?
Yeah, that's right. So, guys, you make sure you follow our socials. When I say socials, one of our main account is obviously our Twitter or the X account. So that's have a lot of information on RWA, invest in the yields, especially in Australia and overseas, how we compare those ones, and what are the geopolitical impacts on RWA tokenization and where the tokenization is going. So there's some really good information on there. There are a few articles we done myself done article on for the investors in Australia, how the tokenization and the yields are working. It's like kind of educational stuff. There are more things, so please be free to go check them out. You have any questions, direct us, or you can direct DM for myself or Callum. You'll see our faces on those accounts. And also you got our Telegram account and everything, our socials, our link tree is always in display in our main website. So you can go to that remmeta.ai. So like, follow channel, and also our YouTube ones. We have some exciting news on YouTube, like video, because some people like to check the videos, whether it's a minute or 2 minutes or 5 minutes. Check that out, guys. All right, guys. So that's it for today. You guys have a really blessed weekend or the week coming there. Some people maybe start the weekend, some people not. Have a blessed one. We'll come back with another episode of REM Buzz with some of the hottest topics in at the moment. See you guys.
Bye, guys.